The world was on fire.
Are you a fan of super exciting movies like Godzilla or King Kong? If your answer is yes, you would really love Monarch Season 2. Season 2 is coming your way, and that's not all. Apple TV has teamed up with Legendary Entertainment to create even more monster-filled adventures in the Monsterverse.
I don't know if this will get to you. I hope so.
Monarch Legacy of Monsters is coming back for Season 2, and there are even more monster adventures in the works. Apple TV is teaming up with Legendary Entertainment to bring you some top-secret spin-offs. We can't spill the beans on the exact plots just yet. It had Kurt and Wyatt Russell, Anna Sawai, Kiersey Clements, and more. Season 1 was all about this big showdown between Godzilla and other monsters that wrecked San Francisco. The story follows these two siblings, played by Sawai and Watabe, who are on a mission to uncover their family's ties to this secret group called Monarch. Along the way, they bump into Army Officer Lee Shaw, played by Kurt Russell and Wyatt Russell, in the 1950s and later on. The folks behind the scenes of Monarch Legacy of Monsters are Chris Black and Matt Fraction. They're the brains behind the show, and also call the shots as co-showrunners and executive producers. Then you've got Joby Harold and Tori Tunnell from Safe House Pictures, along with Matt Shackman, Andrew Colville, and Jen Roskin, all in on the action as executive producers too. And Hiro Matsuoka and Takemasa Arita are executive producers for Toho Co. Limited, the company that owns Godzilla. Godzilla's in the mix because Toho licensed the rights to Legendary for Monarch Legacy of Monsters. It's like a big team effort behind the scenes to bring us all in this monster chaos. Season 2 of Monarch Legacy of Monsters is officially happening, and there are spin-offs in the works too. This is all part of Legendary's big plan for their Monsterverse. You might remember their awesome Godzilla movie back in 2014. Well, since then, they've been killing it with movies like Kong Skull Island, Godzilla King of Monsters, Godzilla vs. Kong, and the latest one, Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire.
But everything went wrong.
These flicks have made over $2 billion altogether, and The New Empire totally smashed box office records when it came out on March 29th. Now, we're all itching to know what's next for the series and our favorite characters, like May, played by Kiersey Clements. In an interview with The Direct, Clements spilled some beans about May's journey and what she hopes for in Season 2. So in the finale, things got pretty wild. Kate, May, Shaw, and Kiko faced some serious challenges from Axis Mundi.
This looks like a hollow earth.
And guess who showed up unexpectedly? Godzilla himself. They managed to survive, but sadly, Kurt Russell's character didn't make it. They find themselves in 2017 on Skull Island, with even King Kong making a cameo appearance. So after all the drama with Apex and teaming up with Kentaro and his dad, Clements is hoping for some serious challenges for May. She wants to see May deal with stuff that's not so easy to handle. In her own words, she said, "I would really love to see her struggle in that." Basically, Clements wants May to face the harsh realities of capitalism, even if it's different from what she's used to. Sounds like things might get real interesting for May in the next season. So Clements has some cool ideas for May in Season 2. She's thinking it would be interesting to see May with some power, but maybe not using it the best way. She's up for May being a bit tricky and maybe not so nice. In her words, she said, "I would love to be that kind of a charismatic, deceitful person that would make me happy if that's who made the game." When asked about May's favorite monster between Godzilla and Kong, Clements first thought of Kong, but she went with Godzilla. She said it was a tough call to make. With all the love from fans, Season 2 is looking pretty likely. Matt Fraction, one of the big shots behind the scenes, is feeling pretty confident about it. He said we could keep going for as long as people want to keep watching. Black explained in an interview with Gold Derby that they were thrilled to join the monster universe, but they couldn't just focus on monsters for a whole TV series. He said, "As cool as the monsters are, doing many hours of TV or multiple seasons with that much action like the movies wouldn't work. So we decided to make a show about people living in a world with monsters telling their story instead." Black explained that they wanted to show us this world through the eyes of some folks we could really get behind. People we'd want to root for on their wild ride. So Monarch really scored with its cast. They've got some up-and-coming stars and even a screen legend in there. The story jumps between two time periods. Back in the 1950s, we see how Monarch got started with characters like Bill Randa, played by John Goodman in Kong Skull Island, and Anders Holm in Monarch, Kiko Miura, and Colonel Lee Shaw, played by Wyatt Russell. Then, in the present time, which is actually right after the 2014 Godzilla movie, we follow Bill's granddaughter Kate and her half-brother Kentaro as they try to find out what happened to their dad. They team up with an older Shaw, played by Kurt Russell, who happens to be Wyatt's dad. Oh, and there's a big mystery about why Shaw looks so much younger than he should, but you gotta watch the whole season to find out. This is also the first time the Russells have worked together in such a big way. So from casting director Rona Kress about how the Russells ended up working together on the show, she heard they were interested in working together, but not as father and son. So she came up with the idea of casting both of them. Getting them on board was a bit of a journey, but it was totally worth it. According to Kress, they put in a lot of effort, making sure their performances matched up since they were playing the same character at different ages. They'd chat about it, practice scenes together, and even watch each other's performances on screen. They were super committed to making it work, and it really paid off. So what's cool is that even though they're both awesome actors, Kurt and Wyatt Russell have different styles. They had to figure out how to show Lee's evolution in the show. They took it super seriously. Now, if you're a MonsterVerse fan, you're in for a treat with Monarch. It's packed with nods and references to the movies. The story kicks off after G-Day, when Godzilla first attacked San Francisco in the 2014 film. That event is a big deal for Kate, and we get to see it from a different angle in the show. According to visual effects supervisor Sean Conrad, those scenes had to be spot on to really show Kate's journey. So in big movies, sometimes the special effects steal the show, you know? But with Monarch, the team is all about making sure the story stays front and center. They are looking to show us characters that shine, and the visual effects and sound design in Monarch are expected to be top-notch. They're so good, they could give big screen movies a run for their money. Just ask Leopold Ross, the guy who composed the music for Monarch.
These monsters.
He even said our visuals are just as awesome as the ones in Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. Big shout out to Sean for making it all happen. So everyone's really loving the music in Monarch, and rightly so. It adds so much emotion to the show. Chris Black, one of the bigwigs behind the scenes, even said he gets more compliments about the music than the writing. Monarch Legacy of Monsters has been such a hit with both critics and viewers, but we're getting more. Apple already renewed it for season 2, and they're even planning more spin-offs. Chris Black jokes that they're victims of their own success, but we think we're all pretty happy about it. So people really liked the show, and Apple was super happy with how it turned out. Now there's a lot of attention on the show, and everyone's expecting big things for season 2. Chris Black, one of the folks in charge, says we gotta step up our game. The team has set the bar high with season 1, so they definitely gotta make season 2 even better. Everyone on the team is feeling the pressure, but as viewers, we bet you all are also excited. The entire team opens up and says they are itching to work with the cast again and take their characters to new places. At the same time, they are all in to bring in some new monsters that fans haven't seen before and throw in some surprises. If you are a fan of such movies, let us know your excitement in the comments below. Also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Until next time, see you all.